have nobody else.
Yeah, they didn't need anybody else though. They didn't even want anybody else. Even when other people approached them, they were like, no.
But wait, what's the whole premise? I thought one of them had like cancers.
One of them has cancer, and it's basically the whole
movie.
movie.
So is it just gay Fault in Our Stars?
No, it's not. It's not gay at all. It's not gay at all.
The dude was super relieved because AIDS wasn't gonna kill him.
It was just like one of those things where like.
I do want to see
I'm
that.
paying attention.
What's up, baby?
I do want to see that new one that it's has what is it, Cole Sprouse in it?
What's the
all right, so
we're 5 feet apart.
We're live. We're live on YouTube.
We're not recording though.
All right.
The one that has Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Not the Final Frontier.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. It's something Frontier.
Some Frontier. Yeah,
I was like,
I told Chris, I was like, we should watch this, and Chris was like,
nice. That's a good shot.
I really want to watch it because Jax is in it. I was like,
okay, what about Slay Zombie? I want to be in it.
The fuck's your point?
I'm not starting that camera.
it's also good.
Right.
Bye guys.
Love you.
Have a great day.
I turned the AC way down. Way down.
Yeah, because it gets so hot in here.
I know.
It is crazy.
Yeah,
well, it's because
I
got
mouth breathers.
all this shit going on.
Well, also all the lights. And then when we open that door after the show, we're all like sweating, and it feels so much better.
Oh, good. So you're all gonna be sweating while I'm tattooing. It's gonna be fun.
I mean,
You get used to it.
So, hello.
So what?
Hello, everybody. Hey, go to the Facebook pages, Big Up Radio, and share the post. Hercules. No, not here.
Okay.
Don't do that. Jared's doing it.
Okay. Well, you were looking at me like directly when you said
Well, I
that.
forgot
I'm doing
you don't
Twitter.
have Facebook. You don't have Facebook.
Sorry.
Do you have any social media?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Whoa.
Welcome to the club.
Nice thing about it is he's got all his friends on his social media.
Welcome to the party.
I don't have any.
That's my point.
I don't have any friends.
Hey, that's not nice, Jared. At least
Is
I
that gonna be
can
enough
walk.
lighting?
Huh?
Is that gonna be enough light?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already getting hot.
Did you see Kyle's tattoo that I did on him?
No.
Can you give me my phone
which
behind
one?
you?
Welcome to the party.
That is my phone.
Everybody join
No,
up.
my phone is right there.
Get in this channel. Chat it up.
I told Caden.
Oh
to
yeah,
get
I was
in the
gonna show
chat.
you what kind of green what that green looks like.
Welcome to the party. So we're not behind. I'm taking. Oh hey, can you take this guy home? Thanks.
Really?
Yeah, but I want you still in the mask and underwear.
Oh my god.
What,
Yeah, I
better.
could take
That's
you.
what that green
Wait,
looks
where do you
like.
live? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Santan Valley.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where is that?
You know where Queen Creek is?
No.
Okay, well, it's just south of that.
All
My
right.
mom lives out there.
It's about a half hour from here.
Yeah.
South. Straight south.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
That means I have about an hour drive home.
Same.
Probably.
That's fine.
That's
Next week, man, I'll bring you $10 for the gas.
That's fine.
Only reason why I'm not like jumping to it is because I got 10 kids.
From 10 kids from 15 different women.
Why? We just got done confirming each other's father-son-hood relationship in the bedroom
Yeah,
when nobody
what?
else was around. That happened like
That's not gay.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was pretty gay.
We did.
Pedophile.
So you guys
I was like,
consummated
"You're
the
like my
father-son
son, dude,
relationship?
Whatever. And he's like, I know. That's kind of how I see it too, but nobody else sees it that way. Remember?
You guys
I actually
consummated.
do remember that. Because it only happened like 15
You guys
minutes.
consummated the
You
father-son
thought I was making
relationship.
some
I'm not
stuff
sure
up.
how that works.
It really did happen.
And then he gave me his pants.
Okay, so how much longer do you need to get set up before we can like introduce you and then you start drilling?
I'm almost done.
Because remember, Jared, so this is how it's gonna roll out. We gotta talk in the very beginning.
Right.
We gotta talk in the beginning.
Oh, you skank.
You.
I've been called worse.
Whoa, hey, I need to adjust my
Just-
stuff.
Yeah, I know. We gotta.
I turned my
We gotta
mic down because you guys
do it.
yelled.
This is funny.
Remember Zach kept hitting the mic last show? That was funny.
Well, because I keep looking at all this shit. So we're turned down. This is half. That's half.
That's you.
And this is.
That's good. Oh no.
That's halfway.
Okay.
So you're at halfway. I'm at halfway.
Oh.
This sounds great, doesn't
Do me
it?
a favor.
Is that good?
Ooh.
Sounds
No,
good.
Testing 1, 2.
I'm
Is
in a
that good?
splitter, so not like I can.
Will you put those back behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have the mic set up.
Yes, I do not.
It's cool.
Yes, I
Testing.
do. You and me. So I'll go first.
Can't hear a thing.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Test 1, 2, 3. We're both on mic 1.
Yep, we're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm on your
Did
mic.
you forget already?
I'm on your
We
mic.
have this splitter. No. Oh, you two are sharing a mic.
Talking to there.
You and Josh are sharing a mic while she uses this one by herself. Is that what you're saying?
No,
No, I'm saying
no.
our headphones are shared. I don't know about.
No, Josh won't be in here while she's being introduced because he's
That's
gonna
fine.
get into his wrestling costume.
But remember.
so
first,
excited.
we got to talk about it though, because nobody.
Right. Oh no, we're gonna bring everybody up to speed during the.
Okay.
Cheese and
The
rice,
very
man.
beginning. So after the Patreon read, we go right into the movie. Not
Okay.
Nope,
review.
nope. Before the Patreon read.
Okay.
No, after the Patreon
You
read.
see what I'm
No.
saying? So we'll start the beginning of the show like we were rambling. Did you watch the movie? I watched. Did you watch the movie? Pause.
Okay.
Start.
Pause. Boom.
And then we'll come in. We'll do the Patreon because we'll talk about stuff. Hey, thanks for being with us, Jared.
Right.
We got a lot of big stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
And
blah,
then,
blah, blah.
and then what you do? Sorry.
Yeah, they do that so much.
Pineapple,
They turn the mics
pineapple,
all
pineapple,
the way
pineapple, pineapple,
down.
pineapple.
How does
Can I
that
make
work?
can I make a quick
Red lemon, yellow
announcement?
lemon.
What's that?
I would like our mic situation. to
Unique
be
New York,
switched up,
unique New York, unique New York.
if that's possible. Our headphone situation. Like,
What's wrong?
Why? What's wrong
Like
with the
to where
headphone
I
situation?
Could, where I could do it and I turn it like mostly down.
You don't like it?
Why do
at
you
all?
turn it mostly down?
Because you guys scream so loud. I don't even know if you know.
That's fine.
It's like
It feels good to me.
It's called voice projection.
Yes.
It's how you
called-
talk into a
Yes.
It's called ouch. You know what I mean?
microphone. It's how you talk into a microphone.
It's all right. So you know how you sound quiet? That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, that's
Why
why
you-
we gotta crank yours up. By the way, give us some testing 1-2s.
Testing 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Test 1-2. Test.
Testing.
Holy crap!
Test 1-2.
Yeah.
Test.
You can pull
Talk,
that closer
talk,
to you. Just make sure when we're talking, you hand it to her.
Test 1-2.
You don't shove it in my face.
Yeah, don't breathe into the mic either.
We're all first thing you said, don't do it. So we're all like,
Wait, so how is this gonna go? I'm gonna be like, and for our guest.
no. We'll do it.
We'll handle that. You're gonna step out
When?
because
just
we're
gonna go home.
gonna jump on your shit first,
Yeah. So right away,
Okay.
right after
And
the
then-
Patreon read.
Yeah, that sounds like normal.
and then you're gonna step out to get into your radio
Because
costume.
we're gonna call you right then and there. Since you're not doing this, you got two options. You pick that option.
Dude, I look so
Let's
weird
do
with
this.
only underwear.
No, I think you're gonna look hot.
No,
Hey.
I'm not.
Shut the door and lock it, please. Thanks, Paigey.
Wait,
No,
I
get
think
out.
He meant, like, get out.
Are
and I
you
lock
crazy?
it.
Yeah. Get out of my room! It's like they're my
I
like
can't
sisters.
reach it though.
It's like my. Why didn't you
See
just
when
get
it's
out?
done.
Because it's hard. I'm like right here.
You're
It's
making things
harder.
worse for yourself right now. Right now, you are making things worse.
Because if I
Worse.
turn, I'm gonna hit this and knock over all the stuff.
Ooh, you won't accidentally bump the table while he's getting a tat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I won't. Connect an EOS
And we also
camera.
realize that this tattoo reflects on me, so if I fuck up, I'll be
Whatever.
real pissed.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's good. We'll use Photoshop to make it look good. Meanwhile, he's gonna have to walk around that way.
Yep.
Solid plan.
I'm good at Photoshop.
So what happens if someone like bumps the table? Does it stab them in, or does it just scrape?
No, usually I'm pretty good about seeing someone
But you've never like
bump it,
like
so I would, jerk back.
like oops.
It literally makes the same noise as a record needle.
Really?
Yeah,
It's pretty impressive.
Wow, that does sound pretty impressive.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Are you sure? 'Cause that sounded.
No,
pretty
look.
crazy.
Watch this.
Uh,
Right. That face could not lie.
all right.
Get out of
I
here.
think you guys look good. You guys look all right?
No, you look good.
You guys need to be a little brighter or no? Yeah.
I do have this mic like directly in front of me. I don't know if you guys don't want
It's
to.
good for ratings.
Whatever.
Ah, fuck stick.
Uh-oh.
Josh, do me a favor.
Said fish sticks.
Third drawer down. Will you pull out the aquaphor for me?
Oh yeah, let me just do that. Aquaphor.
Such a baby.
Oh, that's okay.
You're such a baby.
Is it this one?
Nope.
Stent. Okay. Is it this?
One, yeah.
I am ready when you are, my friend.
I
You
heard
got
that
your.
word
You
before.
got the
It's-
controller.
Got the controller.
What is that?
Not the controller. The remote. You got the controller.
It's like,
Oh!
like
Do we want to record our retro first?
Kind of.
Oh yeah, we can do that to warm up.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we're gonna go live to record an intro. So give
Just
us about 30 seconds.
Simmer down with the noiso.
Okay. What, dude?
Shut up!
I wasn't doing anything. You
You're-
just looked at me. Okay.
You just licked
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Welcome to Big Lip Retro, episode 13. The Big Lip Radio Historic Society has deemed it necessary to represent to you the original Big Lip Radio episode number 85. This was recorded June 5th, 2011. The host is Big Papa J, which is me, Kate, and Stephanie and Allie fill in.
Not me.
For Zach, who's off defending our country. Now, first thing I do is I talk about all I had to eat that day, and I was pretty impressed listening back to how much I put down.
Right. You used to be able to pile it in, but now it's showing.
Right. Then we do Kate's poop scoop.
Poop, 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 poop.
Netflix announces that they're going to restrict the use of people who don't have their own codes.
Whoa.
Huh?
No
That
more
was
sharing accounts, baby.
Right, long time ago. Steffi shows her first sign of liberalism.
Whoa.
Right, I
That's
caught
a
it.
pivotal moment.
Right, and we discuss prayer in school.
Oh.
So everybody sit back, relax, and remember what life was like on June 5th, 2011.
Did you really just say Netflix?
You did. You said Netflix. That's all right.
That'll be fine.
I heard that. I was like, Netflix.
Check it out. It's my radio voice. How is yours?
Fucking
Pretty good,
awesome.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we can start.
You ready to go?
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what am I supposed to say?
You're just hanging out right now, so
You're just hanging out.
you'll just take the lead. We'll ask you questions. You answer the questions. Simple as that. You
Yeah.
can talk off mic if you want. When you raise your hand, we'll put the mic by you. Cool.
Well, hold on.
But we're gonna introduce you first, so don't worry about that.
Rather than like reaching over you guys now.
Oh,
just
okay.
Put it over there.
All right,
Just-
good
It's
plan.
up to you.
Because then I'll be like, giving up on
I
my.
use.
As, friend Trevor calls me Mick Jagger.
Oh, you be. Who do you want to be? This is your show.
I'll be Mickey.
I'm
Okay.
the intern.
Mickey.
Mickey, the mouse.
Mickey.
Mickey the Mouse.
Mikey the Mouse. Remember we interviewed that guy?
Mikey.
I'll rip your face off, you little fuckers! Ha ha!
I remember something about that. Do we
Yeah.
still have that episode hanging
we
around
do,
somewhere?
We do. It's Mikey
Oh,
the Mouse.
I can't fucking wait.
Was that you?
No, it was a guy at work that
It
did
was a guy
Mikey
from
the
work.
Mouse. A big old stoner dude.
That's so cringe.
Like UPS work back in the day,
Oh
2007.
man, we got
Oh.
so much good shit coming
I'm
up,
telling you,
dude.
I'm telling you. It's gonna
We
be
haven't
good.
even broke into the Dork Side
Oh,
episodes
I
yet.
know, man. They're gonna
So
be
much
everywhere.
good shit coming up.
Do you have your headphones off for real?
They're in my hands.
Do you
Put 'em
not
on.
want them on your head?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Is it too loud?
It's cool.
Is it booming?
Oh, we got to
it's,
turn down. I can
pretty
barely
booming.
hear it.
Okay, how about we change the jack and you and I share headphones if that's what he wants.
I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
But he's not.
He just,
You want to turn down to like nothing?
well, yeah, because you guys are like, welcome to the Big Lip Radio. Zach, your host.
Oh, you mean we talk as if we hope somebody else can hear us?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's wild.
How many of these shows have you actually listened to?
All of them, dude. I listened to.
I
listened to the-
liar.
So when you hear us go quiet, Mickey, that means we're listening to some sort of sound effect. That's the only thing.
Yeah, we got production.
You don't want the headphones, do you?
You don't have to have the headphones. Just
Dude,
keep an eye on your.
I love headphones, dude.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that.
I love headphones.
But you should have it turned up enough so that you can catch yourself if you're breathing in the mic.
Well, you guys say I'm too far away anyway.
So
not
yeah,
like that would
like
That's
this
true.
is perfect because you can gauge yourself now.
yeah, you're right. Okay,
So-
fine. I'll live.
That's good. You'll
I'll
get
live.
it.
Look at that.
See,
Son
you
of a-
sound
son
juicy.
Of a bitch.
I'll
Juicy.
live.
Great.
You sound so juicy.
Do I really?
So
Sexy.
I have.
Oh yeah.
I got a fucking rod.
Oh my dude, my dude. I got this. We can plug into our
My
phones now.
ninja.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:27 p.m.
Whew.
Alexa,
I could
should we
just
start
look
the
on my
podcast?
I'm not sure what went wrong.
You shut up.
phone. What went wrong is we're doing the podcast.
Alexa, flip a coin. Flip a coin.
You got heads.
I was
what?
about to say I
get
call
head.
heads.
Well, you go
God
what?
damn it.
All the heads.
Oh my god. All right.
Here we go.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Z,
What?
I watched it.
You did?
Oh, the movie was horrible. I can't believe I had to live through that. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. I definitely watched it, and I disagree with you. Josh, did you watch it?
Yeah, it was good.
He listens to No Plans. Well, at least this time.
No, that's all right. I thought you were gonna go. I was
No,
only
we're
kidding.
deleting it.
I was only kidding.
I don't understand what went wrong.
I thought that's what we asked for him. Did we ask him to say that? Be himself? His shocked reaction?
Dude, I thought I was supposed to be.
Well, that's when we
personal.
get in there and yell at him during the show.
Oh, okay.
Is when I want the real
Oh,
reaction.
so right now
this
it's a
time he
no.
was supposed to just
Nothing.
Okay,
let's do it again.
And then he's gonna no sell it.
Guys, it's supposed to be organic. You can't.
Let's
plan
do it.
it.
Well, just the intro part we're playing.
Okay.
We don't.
All right.
That's it. Okay.
Did you watch it, Z? I watched it. It sucked ass. Worst movie I'd ever seen.
I watched it, Jared. You know what?
What?
I agree, disagree with you.
Oh, that's horrible.
Josh, did you watch it?
Big Lip Radio.
That was good. That was good.
Happening, man.
That was good.
Just get me out.
Everybody
man.
hush. It's all right.
Happening.
I'm sure you suffered mightily in my absence.
It is Tuesday, March 19th, 2019, and we're back for the 40th Big Lip Radio podcast, and you're not going to want to miss it. Today's full of surprises.
Big fracking deal.
We got a tattoo artist in the studio. I'm going to finally tell everybody about my stitches. Who knows? Oh, we're going to talk about Stadia, Zach.
You see, they are insane.
I'm your host, Jared, for this exciting episode, here with the co-host, Zach.
What's up, guys?
And the co-host, Josh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Josh.
So, Josh,
Hello.
you really didn't see the movie?
No, I didn't know it was planned. I thought you were getting your surgery and you were doing stuff.
I was in Mexico
You
and
were
I
in
still
Mexico?
watched it
How?
on Netflix. That's why we chose Netflix. We
They
chose
have
Netflix,
Netflix there?
because
Wow.
yeah, we do.
Well, he was back on Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I didn't know. You know.
You
I
know
didn't
that you've been here the whole time. He come back on Thursday, had time to watch this horrible movie.
We even had time to do another episode before we even knew we did an episode.
Oh, and I wasn't invited. I would have watched a movie if you invited me.
so
We didn't do a movie review on an episode because we knew you would pull this. So
Right.
We saved it for tonight, hoping there was a shed of hope that you would have watched the movie, but there isn't.
But we knew you weren't going to watch the movie. That's why we got a tattoo artist here. So what do you want your tattoo to be?
I am not getting a tattoo.
Wait, now if you refuse
I've
a
thought
tattoo,
long and hard.
now you're going to want to think
Really
longer and
long.
harder about it, because if you refuse the tattoo, then we're just going to go ahead and think of something even worse.
That's
Yep.
fine. That's fine.
Yep.
I could do that.
Yep. Zach, what do you got? You got any ideas?
You know what?
You were just in Mexico.
I was just in Mexico, my friends, and I
Oh.
brought back some souvenirs. I brought back a Lucha Libre mask that has a Philadelphia Eagles on it. So I tell you what, Josh,
Oh, I got a great idea. Go
you
ahead.
showed me a rip in your pants which gave me an
Whoa,
idea.
hold on. You
turn-
ripped
Stand
my
up,
pants.
stand up.
You ripped my pants.
Turn around. Show them the first initial rip in your butt.
Turn around. Oh my God! Oh,
That one.
Oh, no.
That one.
That's a big rip.
For those of you who can't see it, it's his right butt cheek, big old hole, and I just ripped it even bigger.
If he gets pulled over on the way home, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
I wonder if the mics picked that up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
needless to say, what's going to happen is your clothes are pretty much off anyway. You're going to sit there in your boxers with the Lucha Libre mask on and do the show.
What if I don't have boxers though?
We'll take that chance. We're willing to take that
hey,
chance.
You got two options: tattoo or boxers.
Boxers and
tattoo.
masks.
Boxer
Or
briefs.
boxers.
Boxer briefs.
Whatever they are, dude. You got two options.
Okay, I'll take the second one.
Which one is that?
The second one he said. The
Say what it is.
boxers, yeah.
Do you even listen to what I tell you
Boxers.
right away? Dude, it's been 2 seconds.
Boxes. I just told you.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
What is it?
The boxers and the
You forgot the
lucha
mask.
I
mask.
literally just said
The
the
Lucha
boxes
Libres.
and the mask.
Okay.
All right.
Well, okay. That's cool. Hey, high
All
five
right.
to that.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
now,
So-
Jared.
So now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do
What?
the Patreon read.
Yes.
While we do the Patreon read, this guy's gonna go get into his broadcasting costume
Yes.
as the mysterious broadcaster.
So, but right. But what we're still gonna do is we promised a tattoo, right?
Right.
There's a tattoo artista, sitting in here right now, waiting to give out some ink. I'm willing to take it down, and throw a limb of my body on this table for her to tat up.
So you're gonna get a tattoo.
I'm gonna do it, dude. I'm gonna do this tattoo, and there ain't nothing any of you can say about it.
All right, you're gonna get a tattoo.
I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I have dedication, and I
Right.
love this show. This is not even my first BLR tattoo. It hurts, and I'm definitely regretting it. So
Right.
I don't want to be sitting here, and I'm kind of sweating. I don't know if it's because it's hot in here. But
It is hot in here. Well, I'll tell you what. Before we introduce Mickey, let's do our Patreon read.
Okay.
And after the Patreon read, we'll introduce the tattoo.
Hand me those headphones, Uncle Jared.
Throw
these on so you can participate in the Patreon.
Find out a little bit about her after the Patreon read.
Yes. Now, what is the Patreon read, Jared?
What we like to do is we like.
Loud? That's good, huh?
Right. We like to take a promo from our wrestler. And I like to read that promo and incorporate that into an advertisement for our Patreon, of which there are 3 levels, and you may pick the one that best suits your chosen lifestyle.
Yes. Moral of all these stories is to go to www.patreon.com/Big Lip Radio and pick that tier.
Right.
Help us out, and we'll help you out.
Right.
Yeah, scratch my back, I scratch your front.
Right.
No. So, Jared, you do these characters so well. Lead us in this Patreon lead, my friend.
All right, let's see if you guys can guess this very famous wrestler. Well, see, everyone knows I don't like Razor Ramon. And I don't know why I'd want him to win. If I had to pick a friend, I guess it'd be IRS. But see, I'm the undisputed Patreon for Big Lip Radio. I don't need anyone else in the World Wrestling Federation.
So, Razor Ramon, that's a hint right there.
Right.
So, it's somebody that had a feud with Razor Ramon. Are you familiar with wrestling? You don't have to say your name. Yes
Mickey?
or
No.
no? All right.
All right, we know she's not familiar with wrestling.
Yep, so that's a good question. All right, I have no idea this time around.
Let me play the Patreon and see if you can guess from there.
Everybody knows I don't like Razor Ramon, so I don't know why I'd want him to win.
DDP!
And if I had to pick a friend, I guess it'd be IRS. But
Rock?
see, I'm the undisputed Intercontinental Champ. I don't recognize anybody else in the World Wrestling Federation. There's only one Intercontinental Champion, and it's the Heartbreak Kid.
They all sound the same to me.
Oh, some of them sound like they smoke more packs a day than the others, but that's about it. A little deeper raspier, brother.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, my favorite guy. All right, Mickey, our tattoo artist.
Yes, this is Mickey, everybody. We don't have any intro music.
Right? No, we don't.
Play Weed and Boys.
Hey, wait a minute.
Weed and Boys. Oh, my gosh.
Well, we're excited to have Mickey in the studio.
Do Weed and Boys and bring it down. Bring it down. Yeah, let it set.
All right, now put your shirt back down, Mickey. We're trying to do a show.
Hey, thank God we did that when no kids were present, besides the underage kids in our chat room.
That's hilarious.
Jesus. We got rid of one of them. You couldn't wait to... No, just kidding. So, what's in store, Jared? Tell us who Mickey is. Ask her questions. Do your normal interview thing before I punch this microphone again.
All right, Mickey, how did we get in contact with you? How did we first meet you?
I am actually married to Zach's brother.
That's right.
Yep, my brother-in-law is her husband.
Nothing like nepotism.
Whoa, no.
So Mickey, how long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing about 7 years.
All right, are you any good?
I'm pretty good.
Damn.
Let me see. You got some ink on you, don't you?
I do.
All right. Now, which ones have you done? This whole left arm, it looks like.
I did this entire part, all the
a lot of Star Wars. Darth Vader, R2-D2, Yoda, Stormtrooper.
Yep.
The Yoda's especially impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to show these guys later a picture of this.
Right.
A picture of these.
So, we contacted you.
Yep.
And you've agreed to do a tattoo for Big Lip Radio.
I have.
Oh, yes.
Now,
it originally started out as a bet against one host, which you've just witnessed.
Right.
And he chose the latter of the options because he can't handle it.
He cannot hang. So now you're going to have to freehand. You have to freehand a tattoo on this boy over here. And what are you getting done, Z?
So I think what I'm going to do is I've been deciding it. So I'm going to go a short and sweet route. Now I'm pretty terrified, so I don't want to sit through any long amount of pain. So
right.
I'm going to make it about yay big. What is it? Like
1 by 2?
Yeah, 1 by 2. And I keep hitting this microphone, dude.
You keep punching it. You're nervous. You're sweating.
Dude, I'm so nervous right now because I cannot believe I actually, you know what? I'll do it for you guys. I hope you guys understand.
Somehow there's nothing worse than having a friend tattoo you.
Oh, I do. Well, I'm not going to hate her. I mean, I can't really hate her. Even if it's family, bro. It's family.
Right.
Right. Just support the whole time.
So hopefully you don't mess up.
Wink, wink.
I see in my eye.
You're supposed to not wink.
I got something in my
eye.
So
needless to say, my...
Whoa, my God!
What the heck?
Oh, my God!
Naked lucha libre!
They call me the small package wrestler.
I can't breathe.
Holy crap! Holy crap!
It looks like you need to take some wax strips to your chest, bro.
Oh my god!
That is my chest hair.
Wow!
Mainly your nipples.
Oh my god! She called him out in the nipple hair.
Hey, that's good, dude. That means you're growing into a man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I cannot believe he kicked that door in like like a saloon.
You locked it. Why'd you lock it?
He just got up and locked it.
You locked the door. What is he gonna do?
Oh my god!
So this is the option he picked, as I was saying.
This is way better.
It's cooler, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you benefited.
And it's hot in here, so this works a lot better.
Oh, dude, you're welcome. High five to that.
Yeah, right?
Oh, do one more time.
Terrible.
Oh, dude, you can't see it. Look at that mask. What is that? Philadelphia Eagles?
Something.
The New York Saints?
Ray Mysterio, Philadelphia Eagles mask.
Okay, nice. And you got some, blue boxers?
Boxer briefs.
Hanes?
Hanes.
Nice, dude.
That's pretty awesome
Nice.
right there.
Fresh or are they refries?
I wore them yesterday. I kind of ran out.
Talk on the microphone real quick. Are they fresh or refries?
I ran out of money for the community laundromat. So.
Oh my god!
So before you
can wear them 4 times.
Abruptly kick the door in.
Okay.
We were interviewing little Miss Mickey over here, getting people familiar with who she is and why she's here. So we called her up and said, "Hey, you want to drill this guy's butt cheek with your tattoo equipment?" And like she was down for it. She's like, "Yeah, who is it? Yeah."
She was all in.
It was so cool, and her hubby agreed to this as well. So I clearly made sure it was cool with both parties. But that's not going to happen tonight. So I chose my right under wrist. So underneath, kind of like my left watch is, but underneath on this backside. So I'm going to lay it down here.
Live on air.
She's going to drill in while I do the show. So you're going to hear
Mickey, can you start that up next to the microphone real quick so people know?
How loud is that? That's not even too bad.
Oh, wow. You got a new one.
That's not even bad at all.
No. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
Somebody wants to do the Lucha Libre. Roll your arm. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what? The way he kicked that door in.
So good.
He's already earned his keep. If he doesn't say another word, I'm already happy with it.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
All right, well, let's. Oh my God, he's flexing for the cameras. Oh my God.
Only the right arm has muscle.
So I gotta get this in a comfy spot. You're not gonna be. You might not be able to see my face.
Oh man. All right. So that's good that that's a quiet needle. She spent some money on this equipment, and I can tell you, those aren't expensive, and really only about half the shops that I frequent actually have the quiet ones. They're still running the rattle bags.
I'm so nervous right now, dude.
Rotaries,
dude,
right?
I'm so nervous, but
how you doing?
I'm all right, but I want to hear about your foot surgery while she first starts drilling into this. I'm telling you, dude, I'm like sweating right now. I have no idea how this is gonna feel, but let me pull my underwear out of my butt cheeks.
All right. Well, I guess 2 weeks ago, Thursday, this coming Thursday, 2 weeks ago, I finally had my foot surgery. And let me show you guys if I can interrupt the. Let's see, what do we got here? Is it gonna show? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's
for those
disgusting.
of you on YouTube, that is a 2-inch swollen up nerve that I'd been walking on for about 18 months, and it's just straight fire every time I.
Straight fire.
Every time I step down on it, and I've been dealing with it, and finally I said, you know what? Time to get this thing taken care of.
That hurts.
So then
hurts real bad.
It doesn't hurt. Oh man, I should have asked her to bring a rotary one so we could have the buzzing. Hey, you know what? Let's get one of Kate's toys so we can turn that on for ambiance.
Oh, that's so funny.
I
can't even think right now. So, needless to say, you had the biggest vagina tendon pop out of your foot. The dude's like, "Whoa!" It popped out.
Right. The second he opened it up, it just sprang right out of my foot.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
I'm gonna throw up.
she's gonna laugh, which is gonna be great because she's tattooing.
What? It's not gonna cross the train tracks, is it?
So,
it's not gonna sever my artery.
It might.
Cross the train tracks.
Is it gonna? Is it gonna?
How's it feel, Z?
No, see, you gotta. If you want to die, you gotta go straight down, not across.
Yeah, come on,
Little
dude.
lesson for the children.
I don't know that.
A lesson for the kiddies.
I'm sweating right now.
All right, so they wheel me
hold
into
me down if you
the
want.
surgery room, into the operating room. They load me onto the operating table, and I'm sitting there in my skivvies.
Your undies.
And
That's That's
Oh,
what
we have
they
something
call
in
them,
common.
skivvies.
Right.
I see what you did there.
And I got the nurse, I got the anesthesia guy, I got the assistant, I got about 4 people there.
Yeah.
And I said, "All right, guys, gather around, right?" And so they all look at me because they don't know what the heck's going on. They got the IV in.
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay,
Did you
everybody,
get the silver bullet?
everybody, gather around." So they all gathered around, and what's wrong? I said, "Okay, now look, the whole idea of this party is to knock me out.
Oh,
That means the normal rules don't apply. So
Yeah.
when I wake up, I better not have a penis on my forehead, and my shoelaces better not be tied together."
Dude, you're volunteering to get knocked out. What do you think is gonna happen?
And I
take
said,
so much advantage of you.
I said, "All right, everybody, put in a hand," and then we all hoop, and there it was. Then I was out shortly after that. Z, you are in some pain.
It's not like a bad. It feels like I'm dragging a razor blade across my wrist.
Just a dull, rusty one.
Like a hot one.
I like how only one eye is open.
It's so painful.
Yeah, you have something in your eye or something?
Yeah, it's called pain.
Oh my god,
dude.
And I'm laughing so hard. I'm still a little bit weak from the surgery,
Oh,
so I'm like dizzy.
So
oh
it's
my
like
god,
bouncing through your foot right now.
right.
So now Josh is never gonna get a tattoo for
dude.
you're acting.
That's
Yeah, I
painful.
know, dude. I thought you were like, oh, no big
It's
deal.
not,
man,
no big
too.
deal.
Well, it is really sensitive skin right here.
It's so
So
bad.
anyway, the problem with this, of course, no painkillers,
You're making my thumb twitch.
because I've got my own demons that I gotta fight.
Oh, so you don't want to get addicted to that stuff.
Right. So no painkillers.
Yeah.
Which actually is fine because no surgical pain whatsoever.
Yeah.
Now here, a week and a half in, I've got bruising
Yeah.
where that huge friggin' nerve was ripped out. There's bruising, and a bruise goes all the way up my toes and stuff. And so that's a little sore, but no surgical pain, no nothing. And it's hard for me to stay off the foot because I just want to get up and walk around.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to wear a boot everywhere I go, and I'm simply not feeling enough pain to not do that. So,
Wait, so can you feel anything in your foot, or where does that nerve connect to?
the center 2 toes, not the big toe, but the one next to it and the one next to that one. The inside of each one facing each other is all completely numb.
Oh, geez.
The tops have feelings all the way around, but the core, the 25% facing each other is actually losing his mind. Hold still, dude. Hold still. God,
Am I really moving that bad?
Yeah, you're
sweating
squirming.
so hard.
You're squirming like a bee.
Your sweat is getting on me.
Yeah, give me some down. Josh, oh, you got something behind you.
When your brother-in-law finds out you've been sweating on his wife, that is not good.
Smell my old ass. He's like, this doesn't smell like my fabric softener.
Oh, damn, look at this guy. In a percentage, Mickey, speak loudly. What percentage are you done?
Hold on.
5%.
I'm about 45% done.
Oh, really?
What's the
Damn it.
What's the stenciling?
Damn it. I was hoping it was last a lot longer.
Oh, my God.
But you know what? That tattoo's definitely going to last a lot longer than the Google Stadia.
Oh, dude, they did you watch that press?
I
It's
watched
the GDC. Josh, do you watch the GDC?
Josh?
Oh, yeah. I love the GDC. Greatest common denominator.
That stands for goddamn commie, doesn't it?
What?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't
Yeah.
say that.
Sure you can. It's America.
I can because I'm not wincing in pain.
It's such weenie,
that was a real whimper coming
Dude.
from Z Money. Now look, Z. Let me
Are you having a
describe
baby?
Z Money to those of you who've never met the man. He's got about a 24-inch waist, coupled with probably a 75-inch shoulders.
Freaking jiggle. Oh, my, it's so numb. It's so numb.
Well, then you should quit bitching.
No, it's because he's not doing it. That's why. Jesus Christ.
Dude, you're like hyperventilating. You're
I'm
gonna
not.
make
I'm
yourself
just trying to
pass
like.
out.
I'm good. I'm not gonna die.
Right? Yeah, you are.
No, I'm good.
So anyway, I watched it, Z,
Yeah.
and I'm a layman. I mean, clearly this was for the developers. It was
Yeah.
at a developer
That's
conference.
what it seemed like. They're geared towards the people who want to make stuff.
Right. So I am left with many more questions and answers on this.
Okay.
Now
I'll try to answer them.
Right, the best you
Josh
can.
understands a lot about computer and cloud networking too.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So this is going to be a streaming service, right?
Yes.
And it'll work on your cell phone. I just caught a visual of Josh on our YouTube. It's phenomenal.
Oh my God. Is anybody talking, Josh?
It's
Yeah, we got Captain Keys. He said, "Let's see that lucha mask." And he said, "Lucha, lucha, lucha."
That's so funny.
all right. So 10.7 teraflops. You could use it on your phone, your MacBook, your computer, but I don't know use what. It's a streaming service. Can I stream it through my Roku?
Probably, if they allow the app to be on the Roku device.
But
Wait,
my
what-
Roku's
What
not
are you
10.
streaming?
Go ahead, huh?
What are you
the
streaming?
games. The games will be
For
streaming.
native
You're not
4K,
downloading anything.
Native 4K, 60
Wait,
frames
what games?
a second.
You said it's a streaming service, like
So,
a gaming one.
right.
Yes, a gaming streaming service.
So hold on. Are we able to take a break real quick?
At
I want to
lo-
talk about this. Sorry. Are you good with the break right now?
I just got one little spot I wanted to do.
Okay, go do that one little spot, and then
At the-
because I want to jump in. I know so much about this.
At launch, Josh, the new Doom game will be available.
Okay, yeah, Doom Eternal.
Right, Eternal. And so it's going to have all the mainstream games on it. I don't know about exclusives. They did announce the formation of Google's game development house, so they are going to have exclusives.
Okay.
But you're going to just, like, you'll be watching a video on YouTube, see the game, say, I like it, click on it, and boom. Within 5 seconds, you're playing that game.
That sounds
no
kinda
download,
cool.
no nothing.
So Unreal Engine is supported by this. They teamed up with them. Unity 3D. Those are the two major development
And
platforms
Havoc,
for video
or
games.
what's that one with the little buzzsaw for the O?
Havoc.
Is that Havoc?
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's the physics engine. There's a physics.
Yeah, there's an
engine as well.
engine called Havoc. I
Yeah.
think they use it for some Valve games, if I'm right.
I think
Probably.
So. I think so.
Sounds right.
So, needless to say, that what did you say, 7 teraflop or whatever?
10.7 teraflops. Now, to put that into perspective,
Yes.
the horrible PlayStation Pro has got 4.2 teraflops. The amazing Xbox One X has got 6.0 teraflops. This is going to have more teraflops than both of those combined.
Yeah.
10.7
So
teraflops.
think of it as like a motherboard, right? And you got your main brain, which is a processor, but all the other little circuits are our houses. So that processing power is going to be able to handle so many concurrent users at one time, and they've measured it out to be whatever 10.7 teraflops.
Right.
That's what they've measured it out to be, so it can handle all these 4K native streaming, 60 hertz refresh rate, everything, dude.
By the
It's
way,
nuts. And
8K.
what? I know, dude.
60 frames,
I know.
8K.
You'll be able to use it on literally any device.
And
any device.
you're hampered only by the speed of your internet, which is no problem for
Unless you live in Alaska.
guys like me. I've got a gigabyte. I got gigabit internet.
I know. I think I have 45 megabit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like 12 down.
I use a
or 12
phone
up.
line for mine.
Yeah, hotspot. Jeez. So, just so you guys can all see how real this is.
Oh, look at that tattoo. He's
let
holding
me-
it up to the camera for
let
those
me-
not watching on
Let me give you an
YouTube.
update.
Let me tell you what, you guys,
You can't
Wait,
see
are you
I'll show
filling
them
it
this
in?
one.
you guys who like to download this podcast, and why wouldn't you? That's what it is. Check out our YouTube, YouTube of this podcast.
It's there. It's there.
Wait, are you filling it in, or is it just the outline?
Let me do this. Here, I'll help you out.
All right, so now Zach's holding it up.
Oh, filling it in? Oh, he has a lot more to go then.
Zach's holding it up to the camera. He's adjusting the focus on the camera for the people in the YouTube. It is BLR written in the old-style raw font.
Yeah.
Brother.
No, it's new style.
Is it the new style
New
raw?
style. Yeah, so it's a Monday Night Raw
Right.
current gen. We're not filling it in.
Oh, come on,
We're
Nancy.
doing it like this. I want those splatters. I want it to be simple like that with the splatters. The bubble
Well, the
splatters.
splatters are your tears landing on
I
it.
know, dude.
I don't want to fill in the...
The
Oh.
He just doesn't want to deal with the pain. That's
Well,
all.
that's true, but at the same time, are we gonna use those colors to fill these in?
No, I was gonna... So basically, I was gonna color all this in black.
The
and
BLR?
then around this, like around the letters, I was gonna do the colors.
That's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
cool.
What if we had the colors also splash into the lettering? Oh, I heard the camera go off.
All right, there we
Perfect
go.
time. So
But yeah, perfect timing. Okay, so anyway, so that 10.7
There's another one.
teraflops
It's gonna
won't be just for my gaming.
no, but I guess they're gonna
'Cause-
have an allocation system as well that allocates like if you want to use more of that power. Remember how they were talking about that?
Right, because it's scaling and scanning and
But you
community.
can somehow you can access more of that power just for your own specific individual
depending on what demand you're running and all that stuff.
Exactly. But you can do it on anything, though. They've been practicing this in the Google Chrome browser. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was the first game to come out 2 years ago, so it's already been working. It's been playing all this stuff, so they've been doing a lot of testing for a long time.
So now, what are you gonna do? What's John gonna do? Opie, what are you gonna do when my 11-year-old MacBook is running a game every bit as nice as your $1 million gaming PC?
Get out of here with that.
Because it's not dependent on the power of the software. It's only dependent on the speed of your internet. Your hardware doesn't matter.
I'm such a baby.
You are a baby.
So,
but I have a question though.
Yes.
So you said it streams in 8K, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So who do you know that has an 8K TV
That's
or
the thing.
device? So it's basically useless for the
and there's not
majority
even
of
a
everything.
As of
physical
right
console.
now, yes.
It's just your own devices at this point, and they're going to set it up probably as, I'm assuming, a subscription service, right?
They haven't said anything about pricing.
No price. So
I'll pirate it.
You mentioned, because we do pre-show prep and we talk about things before we do it.
Right.
You mentioned that you know a lot about nothing. What did you say? You know everything, but yet you know nothing.
Right. I know everything.
Is that what you explained about tonight?
Right.
You've already explained that.
I know everything about it.
Yeah.
But I know nothing about it.
So the important details like price, release date, none of that stuff, right?
None
Have
of
you
it.
gone over all that yet?
Nope, not yet.
Good.
You were here.
I was in pain. I had a chance to breathe, and now I'm about to go back at it again.
All right. Well, there's no price point. They didn't list any games outside of Doom Eternal.
Look at it swallowing.
But
I'm a baby.
I'm not worried about the games because I know it's going to be a mainstream console. So you're going to have your Resident Evils and your Madden and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It's all going to be right there. It's Google. They've got all the money in the world to throw at this thing.
Yeah.
And there's no hardware expense. I'm assuming they're not manufacturing hardware.
Yeah.
Are they going to manufacture streaming boxes for
No.
home TVs?
No. That's what they're going to use the Unreal Engine and the Unity engines for, because people are going to be able to develop through those only. I guarantee they're not going to be able to do their own proprietary engines. That's why they're teaming with all these people who currently do it now. Does that make sense?
Sucks.
Well, I mean, there'll probably be something. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it feels like they're doing. That's why they mentioned those people for the creators. You know what I mean? That's why it's geared this whole thing towards creators, because they're trying to get people to develop for that console. They had a couple AAA, like you said, Doom Eternal.
Right.
Those are a couple games coming out, and then this Assassin's Creed Odyssey as well. And you mentioned before that now you kind of know that pattern. They're going to find the next new games to be on it. The Call of Duties are going to be on there eventually.
Right.
All that stuff.
Right, I got to imagine all that stuff's going to be on there.
Yeah.
But here's the problem.
What?
Okay. Now, not only don't you own any of this.
Internet goes out, no games.
But, well,
when is Google going
I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Jet Moto 3.
Yeah.
What is this, a 20-year-old game?
1999 it came out.
20-year-old game. And what happens when you go, oh, man, remember Doom Eternal, how great that was 20 years? I want to go back and play that. Oh, it's not in any of the libraries? Oh. Well, I can't go to Fallout games to buy it. I'll just never get to play it again.
Jeez.
And will there be enough demand for the old games for them to just bring them back?
I don't know, dude, but as far as digitally goes, you're like sealing your fate. There's no legacy anymore. It's just digital, and once it disappears digitally, especially if it only comes out digital. I see what you're saying, but right now that's not the case. And until they continue to stop offering up disc mediums, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about.
Well, if this thing,
because I think they understand that. That's why we still have it.
If this thing takes over,
I don't think it's going to take over though. That's the thing. I think there's still going to be a Sony. There's still going to be an Xbox. There's still going to be a Nintendo. There's still going to be all those people out there to play around with. This is just another one. Much like, remember when the Ouya came out?
Right.
Ouya! Or whatever they did.
Yeah,
dude,
that went down.
God awful.
Right.
And that flopped. Are you hoping this goes that same way? Or, listen, are you hoping that it paves the way for a different style of gaming?
I'm thinking that there's room for both.
What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping it's successful enough to stay afloat, but not successful enough to change the way we game.
Okay, so you're
people,
open to another platform.
I want people to have that option.
Yeah.
There's no reason to not want them to have that option. I just don't want my option taken away from me.
Yeah.
And my option will be taken away because the next iteration of Xbox One, I don't know what they're planning for the next gen, but the next iteration of Xbox One will not have an optical drive.
I bet you they'll make a standalone. I guarantee they have to, dude. That's where a lot of the games are still being sold right now.
I don't know. They tried with Xbox One in
How big is-
2013.
How big is the market digitally compared to physically?
I don't know. I can't find
That's
those
Pretty
numbers.
big because GameStop is having issues with actually making a profit as well as a lot of other game
I
stores.
bet.
Right, digital downloads killing them.
Yeah.
And I gotta
It's
imagine
just the convenience. You just stay home, download it. You can even download it before it releases so that it's ready to go.
at 9 o'clock, boom, it's ready.
And then once it releases, then boom, you just jump right into it. You don't have to wait for installation because you did that before the game actually
Right.
came out.
So
It's a
digitally,
preloading.
you don't have to wait for that anymore, and that's what they're trying to claim
Right.
off on this new
Right.
Stadia box or Stadia service. So it's all being handled by one big mother brain
Right.
that shoots out nodes, and we're the nodes.
And lasers.
Speaking of something similar that we've talked about, PS4 Sony has been reluctant to do the whole crossplay.
Oh yeah.
I saw a rumor from a former Sony guy,
Oh yeah.
and he said last week it's not that Sony doesn't want to, it's that they're having trouble getting it to work. So what
How is that possible?
what we're seeing
They
as
use the same networks.
Well,
Or they
well-
can.
what we see as them dragging their feet, this former Sony guy is saying it's an ability issue, not a desire issue. It's hard to get the PS4 architecture to work with all the other architectures out there. I don't know if I believe that because I've always heard that from the beginning they could have had
Well,
crossplay.
didn't they do it? They did it on Fortnite on accident. Remember the Switch got flipped
Right,
on accident, and they people realized they were playing crossplay with Xbox players.
right, and they figured out how to do it with Minecraft and Rocket League. They
Yes.
do crossplay, so they've done a few, but
Well, hasn't PlayStation always been kind of hard to develop for? Especially the PS3, I heard, was pretty difficult compared to Xbox.
The PS1 was easy. The PS2 was easy. Xbox was a bit difficult. The PS3 was a nightmare, which is why there's no backwards compatible from 4 to
all right,
3.
Yeah.
Because the architecture is just too different.
Yeah, so
There's no-
maybe the 4 is also kind of difficult, and they
Looks like a
kind of got a proprietary where they're like,
Right.
oh, now we can't figure this out. Maybe we should have made it easier.
Right. Well, one thing that is easy is our commercials. See you on the other side.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, so I'll come back. I'll
Do
pause
you
from
want
this to do
free
nostalgia,
V-Bucks?
All right.
and then I'll go back
Well,
to
this is
it.
Katie
Right, because
from
we're going to
Big
need your
Lip
attention
Radio,
for nostalgia.
and you can't get that at Fallout Games.
I got the remote.
But what
So
you
wait, how
can
is your-
get
I
is a
can't
bunch
hear
of old school
the
video
stuff, so
games.
just let me know when you're-
Yes, you sure can.
How is the,
This is Zach from Big Lip Radio, and not only can you get old school video games,
is the
you
tattoo
can
all
also
fucked
get
up,
those
man?
crazy collectible Barbie dolls
okay,
that all
good.
these
So, like, what do you
old
mean by, like,
men that
needed
live in
it?
their
Like,
mother's
so you need, like,
basements
this
collect,
letter?
and also Legos. So if you want to check out some great old school games and toys, make sure you hit up Fallout Games at the Tempe location.
Do we need to
North
pause
Peaks
this?
location,
No, which one
as
is it?
well as the
CWFAZ?
Paradise
Yeah,
Valley location.
that'll be the next one.
You can even go to Google and type in Fallout Games, and usually they're the
That's
first
awesome,
few
actually.
pages.
It'll
So if you
go
want some
back to what
old
it is.
school video
I'm
games,
swollen there.
be sure to check out
Yeah, oh, yeah.
falloutgames.com.
Because that's very thin skin. Oh!
I got it.
The
I told
following
you
is
I
a
did it.
presentation
No,
of
you
the
didn't.
United Wrestling
I
Network.
said I was taking it
Everyone
over.
to Championship
I got
Wrestling
this.
from Arizona. I'm Todd Kennelly along with my partner Johnny LaQuasto.
Don't forget
Get
to grab
ready,
Come
it's
Back
Championship
Wrestling from
Okay, right
Arizona
here. Yeah, right
presents the Grand Canyon
I'm
Clash
gonna go live with the
on
mics
April
after
20th,
this commercial.
2019 at the Nile Theater in Mesa, Arizona. Get your tickets at ticketfly.com.
Why? Because I'm Gino Rivera and I told you so.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, The Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD, The
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My name is Zach, and I'm the host for tonight's episode of Nostalgia. Everybody clap your hands. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. And what is nostalgia, you all may ask?
What is nostalgia?
Oh, thanks for queuing in, Josh. What? Ask me. What is it?
What is nostalgia?
Well, what nostalgia is I found 1 year, and then I went and scattered out and found 5 games from that year. I
5
grabbed
games.
audio clips from one audio clip from each of those games, and I turn it into audio listening pleasure for you. Your goal is to guess the year, so you technically have 5 clues to guess the year. I don't need all the games. As long as you guess one game, go to your Google machine, type that game name in, find out what year it came in, shut that door and lock it, please, if you're in here for good. Woo! We got a new guest. Sorry.
Oh, she's out.
She gave me that look.
She did.
She's just going to leave me hanging with this half-assed tattoo now. Ah!
It's half done. Looks great.
That's
that half looks wonderful.
Well, it matches my front. I can't ever finish anything. Needless to say, we did do a nostalgia last week, and we did a surprise bonus episode for you. We weren't even supposed to do an episode of Big Up Radio.
Nope.
So, sorry. I keep getting thrown off by this pain of this tattoo. It hits me every once in a while. So we went ahead and did one with Drab T-shirt.
Right.
And I
specifically
picked clips out from this week's or last week's nostalgia because I knew he was going to be on the show.
Right.
He likes sports games
that we knew he would like.
And I've heard him mention playing these sports games.
Right.
And if I didn't, then I am an idiot. But please forgive me. And I just assumed you liked all sports games. So we do have a winner though.
Ooh, who's that winner?
It is Limitude XX25.
Wow, all right. XXL.
What?
Yeah.
XXNX? Oh, no way.
Yeah, wait, what's that?
So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to play this clip and we're going to play along. Last week's.
Classic.
Top to bottom.
Oh. Is this World at War?
Yeah.
It is World at War.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's World at War.
God. Hey.
I still have that game.
What? Do you? On the Xbox, Josh?
No, I have it on PS3.
Douche.
You got a PlayStation, you call him a douche. You got a PlayStation douche.
Let's play that game this weekend, man. World at War.
Well, I'll do it. You got to play it on the Xbox, though.
Right.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. So that's this game. Call of Duty World at War.
Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I'm still an Xbox guy.
Whatever.
I kick everybody's ass in the PlayStation.
Yeah, because nobody's good at their PlayStation.
16-0 today, baby.
It's like, you know how you wish for everybody to get a new game so you have noobs to kill?
Right.
That's how PlayStation is constantly.
Right.
It's just
no,
noobs to kill.
Well, that's because it's actually selling, so there's always new guys.
Shut the hell up. I already told you that's the only thing you got. People can't hear this. What game is this?
Oh.
This Pokemon Stadium?
Gears of War 2.
Pokemon Stadium.
Gears of War 2.
He's been hooked on Pokemon Stadium ever since.
Ever since we said Google Stadia, it's been.
It's funny. He's so comfortable in his underwear wearing a lucha mask.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Oh my gosh! You need to go check out our live stream.
This is the greatest show we've ever done.
Oh, dude, we got a tattoo artist in here. We got a naked underage kid in here.
Oh, underage.
Sorry.
I'm barely conscious.
You know what game this is? Makes you want to dance. That's what I said last time.
Yeah.
NBA Live 09.
Aha.
Drab.
I think you gave the year away with the NBA 09.
That's all right. It's all right.
Well, Drab definitely knows NBA Live. It's one of his games.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's a 2K guy.
It doesn't matter. It's a basketball game.
Right.
That's what I'm assuming. This is. You got any ideas?
Football.
NCAA football. You're correct. You're correct. He didn't even say any of that stuff.
No.
He thought it was a racing game.
He did. You're right.
Maybe we just suck at making these. Just kidding. Look at your boobies jiggle when you laugh.
I know, dude.
He chuckled. He's like,
go to the gym.
And his boobies jiggle.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Oh my god!
I wish I was more kind.
This is the greatest.
Why are you
day.
sitting like that, Jared? You trying to hide something?
No, because I'm sitting on this bolt.
Why? Oh.
This bolt's going in his balls.
It's going in my ball.
What? What is this?
Definitely another sports game, but I wouldn't know which one.
It's FIFA.
FIFA 99?
Official FIFA.
Probably 09 like the other one.
09. That's so funny. I'm going to ask Josh what the year is, and he doesn't get it. Josh, what's the year?
I'm going to say, based on the games, maybe 2005?
No! You're not serious.
Seriously, what is it?
2009.
Oh, he's wrong!
It's wrong, dude.
He's wrong!
Oh, it's 2008.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? You make me grab my own boob.
I forgot they released the game.
They released a year
a year ahead. Which
Stop talking. Stop. Okay, that means the end of the clip. We're almost done, and she can start drilling here in the next 2 minutes. I gotta play this last clip. All right, without further ado, let's talk about this week. If you want a chance to win, go to our show post on any of our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and comment on the show post of the year. We don't want the individual games. We just want the year. Your goal is to figure out what game it is. It makes it harder. Brings in a layer of RPG-ness and storytelling to this game. So this week, we are not going to help you out. So you guys can guess, but I'm not going to tell you yes or no. All right?
All right, let's hear it.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I am so lost.
Yeah, I don't know this one. Let's see. Sounds like Knight Rider.
No.
Sounds like the cave level from
Mario.
Phantasy Star.
No. That was funny, my bad.
I've heard this before.
I've heard this a million times.
I think you can start drilling.
Ghosts and Goblins. I feel like this is the original Resident Evil.
Close. I cannot. I give guesses, not answers. I know what this one is. I do know what this one is.
I hope so.
I better.
You freaking talked about it.
Or just quit playing games.
You should. You suck anyway.
I whooped everybody's ass. 16 and 0.
And what, dude? I do
Modern
that sit
Warfare
on the toilet.
Remastered.
I do that sit on the toilet.
See, what is this one?
Lost.
I feel like I'd be watching Attitude Era Wrestling.
Possibly. Possibly.
Pick some hard ones.
Right.
Not
right.
even.
Now there's a pause in the action.
This is Blizzard made this game. Let me just give you that hint. Blizzard made this game.
Sounds like the intro to CSI.
All right. Jenny's got a gun.
Ooh, yeah, right. You're right.
That's funny.
Blizzard
I was thinking
made it,
CSI.
So is it like Diablo?
No.
Fable.
Your mom.
Hey, you keep that whore out of this.
Whoa! Whose?
Mine. I would never call anybody else's.
Oh, whatever.
RPG for sure.
Definitely CD music.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Wild Arms.
Both of you heard this.
Suikoden.
Harvest Moon.
Almost sounds like a Nintendo.
I see what you're doing. You leave those spots for the paint? Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Oh, all right, everybody. So guess the year.
Yes.
All of those theme songs came out in, and you're gonna win a fabulous prize. Sorry about that.
Fabulous prize.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got all choked up.
That nerve in his foot.
Right, I choked on my
Nasty.
nerve in my foot. Oh, man, you know what else I choked on, Z?
What?
I don't know.
The
What?
chokes on dick. No, that
What?
stupid effing movie you made us all watch.
Oh my gosh, you forgot
That's-
to go like.
Oh, there we go.
Why am I doing this?
We have production.
Why am I
we
doing
have production.
I'm getting a tattoo. All I asked you to do is control the board.
But my foot hurts and it's swelling up right now because I don't have it propped up like I'm supposed to.
Look at Josh, all comfy.
Yeah,
hey,
it's pretty
can,
comfy.
Can you make your TTs bounce?
Yeah, I can.
He could just giggle.
That's funny. All right, tell people what the hell this is.
All right, Paddleton. Paddleton's got.
What are they listening to right now? The Movie Minute Review?
Oh yeah, welcome to Big Lip Radio's 1 minute movie review that may be longer than a minute.
Are you okay, man?
There it is.
Do you having a heart attack or stroke?
Oh,
You're having a stroke.
Holy shit.
no, my foot hurts.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
now check this out. I'm probably not taking good enough care of my foot. I'll probably have to have another surgery.
Oh, you're such a loser sometimes.
Oh my god.
Josh, remember how I told you about Legacy? We're about to fulfill one.
Right.
Okay. How?
By taking the role of Jared Papa J. Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, now check this out, man. Paddleton.
Yeah.
Paddleton Bear.
Okay.
It's about this bear. He wears his funky hat.
Paddington Bear.
Paddleton.
No. Tell him what it is.
Paddleton. Okay, got Ray Romano in there, which is good. I love Ray Romano. I love Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
I love his new stand-up special that's on Netflix.
He plays a good character. Let me tell you that.
No, he
Anything
doesn't.
he plays a good character.
He plays a horrible character.
No.
The character
Yeah,
blows.
just look at Paddleton. He's the worst.
So, he thinks Paddleton is the name of a guy. Paddleton, Josh, since you haven't seen the movie and you got to look at me through a luchador mask, this is the greatest day of my life. Is a game they made up with a racquetball where they like hit the racket. I didn't really understand the game. They hit the ball like up against.
It's like ball, but with a racket, and you try to get into a garbage
into
can
a trash can
behind you. So
right.
You bounce the ball off the wall to get it in the
Now,
garbage
is this
can.
an actual game, or do they just make it up?
They made it up
because it's their thing.
It's their thing because they have no
Lame.
other friends because they're really very unlikable people.
Oh my god!
So they're each other's only friend.
That is too funny.
Now,
do they love each other?
He's just thrown off right now.
Now, much like another Netflix movie I saw the first part of called Bird Box.
Oh my gosh!
I got about 2/3 of the way through this movie, and I was like the chick who was on this like skyway, right? And suddenly she just starts bashing her face into the glass of the skyway, trying to kill herself. That's what I was doing 2/3 of the way through this movie, hoping that I'd die before the end of the movie. I felt like I was gonna die before that dude with cancer in the movie was gonna die. Oh my god,
dude, it's not that bad.
So
It's just not our type of movie.
So the premise is,
yes,
the younger of the two gets diagnosed terminal with cancer, 6 months left to live.
So
he's a big old poontang, and he doesn't want to fight. So what he wants to do is he wants to roll his bitch ass on down to the pharmacy to buy suicide medicine.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Right. So Ray Romano's a little bit pissed off that his buddy's a hopeless homo fruitcake loser. Wants to
hold on. Let's just play, dude. Can we play the trailer, please?
Do we have a trailer?
We have a
Community
trailer.
guidelines
let's
are
hear
being
it.
violated.
We have
right
a
here.
trailer.
There it is.
Where?
Well, that's nope. I didn't see the trailer. That's why I didn't play it.
Quickly pull up one.
Gosh, whatever. I guess we don't, because I thought I put it in there. My bad.
All right. So anyway, the only pharmacist that sells this is 6 hours away. So they decided to make a road trip out of it.
It's not a big road trip.
Yeah, it's like
Here, let me grab that audio real quick.
Actually, it's like Thelma and Louise with a couple of dudes instead of chicks, and cancer instead of cops.
Oh.
Right? That was a horrible movie.
I don't know. I feel like
it
you
had a
hated
happy
it.
ending. That's the only reason I liked it. Is it did have an uplifting ending, but the rest of it was kind of horrible.
All right, we're gonna play
the
that
movie got
intro.
like a
That trailer.
7.2
You
though.
want to play the trailer?
Yeah, let's see the trailer. Here are the trailer.
Listen, how about this? How about I'm going to make a statement, and if it's a true statement, then you don't have to correct me. Is what Michael has incurable?
Dude, that's a question. You gotta. It has to be.
All right, it has to be a statement.
and then it
All right,
should.
so my statement is what Michael has is incurable.
That's it.
So I'm thinking before it gets bad, I want to end it. I don't want to change things, you know? I want to make some pizzas. I want to play some Paddleton. They got a whole process that they give you these pills you can take, but I don't want to do it alone, and I was hoping you'd help me out.
Don't drop it! The places where you could fulfill the prescription is 6 hours.
Guess we can do a little road trip.
What's the worst case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? We run out of gas here. Next thing you know, we're drinking our urine.
How do you get from running out of gas? The next step is drinking urine.
Fastest land animal. 40 miles an hour.
The cheetah goes.
He was talking about ostrich.
Right.
I'm the dying guy.
I'm the dying guy. Stop saying it.
I'm the dying guy.
I'm the other guy.
If you had to live like this,
You could adapt. This is how bees see. Look like you were dead.
Look at you, not even caring.
You can't give up. Miracles happen.
this earth.
Jesus.
I don't know. That sounded kind of good. Not gonna lie.
What is wrong with you? It was freaking horrendous.
I got a 7.4. That's better than the other movies we watched by like 2 stars.
So how much did they spend on this movie? Who's the director?
The director is
Josh, I asked you to do.
Meanwhile,
it's J.P. Morgan.
Meanwhile, Jason X that I just reviewed for No Girls Allowed podcast.
Oh, you're trying to make the plug.
That got a 14% by the critics who don't know anything about this movie. That's a 3.5. It was a great movie. So you can't trust critics.
So, this movie wasn't that bad. It had a story to it.
horrible.
It wasn't our type of movie, dude. It was not our genre.
Horrible.
Have you seen Silver Linings Playbook?
No.
Have you seen Jack?
No.
Jack has Robin Williams in it.
No.
He's a kid that's really
I
in
have
an
the
adult
director.
body. Because he grows too fast.
I still have one testicle left.
Dude,
I'm not watching any of those movies.
were good. This, now, let me tell you, in comparison, I don't think this movie stands anywhere near those ones. But for people who are trying to get an actual real review out of this other than somebody's biased old mentality.
Horrible.
Oh, my gosh. Needless to
Horrible.
say, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't watch it myself again, even though I watched it a couple times. I needed to make sure I saw something that wasn't there, and there was really nothing there. It was a cool story. The chicks dig it. I get it. It's just not my depressing, sad, emotional kind of.
Before Josh gives
stuff.
us the particulars of this movie,
Yeah.
I want to point out something.
What?
When I review a movie,
Yes.
I say this a million times,
Uh-huh.
I review it based on how much fun I had watching the movie. I'm not gonna knock a script. I'm not gonna talk about special effects or
Yeah.
acting. Am I having fun? Zach, did you have fun watching this movie?
I would remain interested because I wanted to see if the guy. I don't think fun's the word to describe it, but I wasn't bored. I wanted to see if the dude was actually going to take the medication.
Well,
that's what I wanted to see.
Well, let me tell you what.
It kept me
if
hanging by
someone's
that.
yanking my toenails out, I'm interested as hell. I'm just not enjoying myself.
But it wasn't fun and it wasn't like bad. I got it.
Horrible.
I got it. That's how it is. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
The worst 92 minutes of my
3.5,
life.
dude. That's all it was though. 92 minutes. You got to
Oh.
be grateful at that.
Oh, thank God.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now,
Who directed this, Josh?
It's gonna be a Alex Layman. It's Lehmann.
Lehman.
Now, Ray
Lehman,
Romano's
yeah.
also played some characters that had like disabilities and things like that. And remember the show called Parenthood?
Yes, I've never seen it. I know of it because I remember the previews.
Yeah, Ray Romano plays.
But it's that whole testicle thing. I
he
still
plays
have
a
one
character
left, so
that has
I've
autism,
never seen
and
that.
he doesn't even realize it till later on because he meets her, the chick he's getting with, the cousin or whatever.
He's banging his cousin?
No. He meets the cousin.
I was about to
of-
say, you know
of
what?
the
I gotta
chick
give,
that he's banging.
I gotta give this
He's banging his cousin.
show another look.
You're like, whoa, what am I missing here? What am I missing? No, that's not the case. But so he plays an autistic guy in there, and he does a good job. And I mean, I don't know. Tropic Thunder made fun of the dude playing the other dude playing another dude. And then Simple Stan. Remember who played Simple Stan? What's his name? He
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, Jesus.
Robert Downey Jr.?
No, keep naming him off. Keep naming him off.
That's the only one I think of off the top of my
Tropic
head.
Thunder.
It was overrated. I saw it once.
Whatever.
Tropic Thunder was great.
I liked it.
Greatly overrated.
I loved it. Needless to say,
yeah,
it was. Ray Romano plays a good character when he needs to, and he believed he had something wrong with him. Right? They're socially awkward.
Ray Romano's awesome.
They hate small talk. That's
Right.
all it was, and it was. They liked each other. They lived in rooms above and below each other. It was a pretty cool setup there. They're like best friends, and that's
Yeah.
what made it a story. I get it. It's lame, and you're not a snowflake.
And then at the end,
But who's getting the tattoo, woman?
A new family moved in above to take the
They
dead
did.
man's apartment.
Right.
and-
Wait,
yeah.
so who
He's gonna
died?
teach the kid how to do Paddleton. And
Oh my God!
Probably
He's
paddle
gonna-
the kid.
He's gonna whoa!
Hey, I don't know what he's into.
That just took a whole nother turn, my friend.
Hold on, who is the one who died?
The one who lived on the top floor.
Okay,
No, that's Ray. Ray
didn't
lived on
watch-
the top floor.
Yeah, I mean the bottom floor.
Okay, because Ray Romano plays Andy.
who-
Mark
it
Duplass
was Mark.
plays Michael.
Yeah.
Michael died.
Michael died.
So that's not Ray Romano then.
Yes.
No,
Michael
so
is the one who died.
So at the end, Michael dies.
Wow. Rude.
What the
And then
heck?
I'm like, oh my God, this movie's almost over. Thank God.
Oh, that is so cool.
Thank God, that was horrible.
Terrible.
That is so
Wait,
cool.
now is the tattoo done?
Not yet.
She's still.
How
doing
long do we have left? Will we be able to finish that tattoo at the
Well,
end of the
I'm
show?
staying on. I don't know if it'll finish the same time the show gets over.
7 minutes. How we looking?
Well,
7 minutes? Oh, I'll be done by then.
All right, we're gonna have the tattoo finished by
gosh.
the end of the show.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have a freshly tattooed Zach and a mystery podcaster.
Let me let me tell you something. What are you looking
Mystery
for?
spoiled. I think we know.
The paper towel?
Oh, you put the paper towels over there.
Oh, I got 2 of them over here. Needless to say, I went to Mexico.
Oh yeah, let's hear about your Mexico tour.
And I got a cool.
By the way, I gave the movie.
souvenir.
We haven't given our
hurry
score.
up, man.
0.
0?
Yeah.
Jeez.
0 out of 5.
I'd recommend it to a woman, not
I'm
a
gonna
man.
give it a 3.5 out of 5. It was
you
not
didn't
bad.
even see it, and that's why you're sitting in that attire right now.
No, but the trailer was really good, and I think it has a nice story. So
whatever.
3.5.
The next movie we're gonna see. So my turn to pick. Will be another Netflix exclusive. This is a kind of a pseudo comedy horror movie called The Babysitter.
The Babysitter.
Oh, see, Mickey's seen it.
Oh, Mickey!
Yeah,
it's coming through.
I'm gonna watch it. I promise.
Coming through.
That's the next one we'll see for next week. The Babysitter on Netflix. Everybody check it out because I know how to pick a good movie.
Oh, right. But I did go to Mexico, as I was saying.
You don't know how to pick a good vacation spot.
Whatever, dude. Mexico is the best.
Foreigners.
I got this cool mug. For
Yeah, you
those
did.
of you who can't see it because the camera shut off, hang it up to that camera. I'm not turning that camera on right now because we're getting ready to end the
Right,
show.
we're about ready to end the show.
But I just wanted to give an update. The flight out there, I want to talk about 2 things.
Right.
This, by the way, was made for me. One of the people who stroll the beach and come sell you things out of their coat, he made these. It's a bamboo mug with a cool little bamboo wooden handle that says Puerto Vallarta is where we stayed.
Right, he was selling that, Glocks, and quarter bags of weed.
Probably, dude.
Right,
I could have gotten all my fix, gaming and everything. So he said, hey, what do you want? And I showed him pictures, and I told him, and he said, okay, be here tomorrow at this time. I showed up with the money, and he was there, and he gave me this, and I gave him the money. It was only $15.
Wow.
This is my new drinking mug for the horseshoe tournament, by the way.
Awesome.
It's going to be great. So, needless to say, our trip to the Mexican island, I'd like to call it, which it wasn't an island. I just like to think of it as. I had to fly an airplane. We didn't drive. We were going in. We got our passports and whatnot. So I show up at the first TSA agent area.
Right.
And you're normally supposed to take your shoes off, put your electronics in one bin, and all that good stuff. So I didn't have a laptop with me or anything like that. So I didn't take out any laptop. I didn't have one. But when they ran it through the belt, one of the TSA people said, hey, you got a laptop in here. So one of the ladies had to come get my bag. They actually literally opened it up. And she was like, there's no laptop in here. And I was right there, like, in front of her. And so I was like, it's the thing with the blue case. As you can see on the stream, if you can see this little surface, that's what I had.
Aha.
I was like, it's the thing with the blue case. And the lady looks at me, and this is, mind you, like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's like, I know, sir. And I was like, oh, geez, sorry. And I said sorry. And then she took my stuff back through because it had to go to the front and get rescanned through the belt. So I follow the lady there, but on her way there, the dude monitoring the belt, she stops and decides to talk S about me, dude.
What?
She's like, "Oh, this guy, you got to hear this guy's problem. He said something about his laptop, and I looked at him and said, "Hey, dumbass, why don't you take it out next time and it won't get ran through?"
Did she know you were there?
No.
Oh!
That's the thing. So I was right there, and I'm standing there with my arms crossed, like staring daggers at her. And she like looks at me, and I'm like shaking my head like this. And then he looks too, the one she was talking to me about, and he sees me, and I shake my face at him with an angry manner, and he just kind of like, uh-oh. And they all like turn white, dude. She brings my laptop back around and puts it in the bag, and I was like, "You're fucking rude." I'm sorry. I said that. I was like, "You're effing rude."
Right.
And then I went to like there was a whole gaggle of TSA agents there, and I said, "Hey, you see that lady over there?" And I yelled this out. I was like, "She is so rude. She doesn't know how to treat people. Customer service is BS."
BS.
Oh, dude, I went off. It was a little worse than that, but I don't want to do it now. I'm a little.
You actually said that?
I said that. Yeah,
Wow.
It was awful. And then we stormed off. I was with Kate. Thank God she was there. She held me back. I almost jumped over the counter. Oh, my gosh. So that was on the way there. So needless to say, after that, everything was cool. It was fine. The trip was awesome. I got to go snorkeling. Went to an island called Puerto Vallarta, and the beaches were crystal clear, 10 feet deep. So you could see like to the bottom no matter where you were. We went snorkeling. I got to touch all these fish.
So you can see all the corpses at the bottom
of
the...
yeah. I got a shark tooth. I got all kinds of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So cool. I recommend it to anybody. So that was my trip. We got held up at the airport on the way back because we took cheap flights, but they flew right through Denver, and that's when they had that storm go through. So we, needless to say they canceled our flight, we got to stay an extra day in paradise.
Oh man.
Yes, yes.
For mucho dineros.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We saved for that. We were originally supposed to. We saved enough money to get our flights, but we got cheap tickets, so we had an extra like $500 or $600. But since they canceled, you just had put it to Mike Lucha Libre.
I couldn't wait another minute until the show was over.
Lucha Libre. Needless to say, we got back and we got to spend another day, but they grounded a lot of the planes that we were gonna fly on, so we had to hop and hop and hop. So that is that.
All right, well let's see the tattoo, man. I'm
it?
excited. I'm curious.
You want to see the tattoo?
Right, so we're gonna show this tattoo.
Is this done? Oh, baby.
Oh, it's not a good sign you had to ask.
Oh, well, I was just wondering because I thought she was going to do more. She was just cleaning it up, though. Let's see.
Oh,
I'm gonna show it to the camera first.
Wrong camera.
Oh, that one's down. Let me.
All right.
Here, just hop over the table.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do this. Hold your wrist up. Closer, 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 closer. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
It's swollen.
It's so blurry, the picture.
I'm going to bring up this camera. I'm going to bring up this camera.
There it is, right there. Right there.
It's so
Big Lip
blurry.
Radio. BLR.
I'm bringing it up.
Cameras,
We're bringing it up. Hey, let's end this show first before we decide to bring this up because they can
I will
always
show the people in the.
For you, those of you who are sticking tuned and staying in our YouTube chat room, this is one of the incentives to come and check us out every Tuesday.
Right.
You guys are gonna get an up close and personal look at this tattoo. It's so cool. I'm excited. But Jared.
Yes.
Jared, it's the end of the show.
It is the end of the show.
What do we usually do at the end of the show?
Oh, we usually tell people, hey man, check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
You can download our podcasts on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn.
Anywhere you can literally find media where they're, hey, go to Google. I dare you. Google Big Lip Radio, man.
Right.
Josh,
the new Big Lip Radio.
Slay Zombie. Anything?
Nope. Nothing.
All right. Mickey, you want to give out anything?
Any contact info if someone wants a tat?
Just hit us up for now, and we'll get back to them with where they can hit you up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to start making an Instagram page for all my tattoos. So.
All right. Well, we'll promote that Instagram page, so keep your eye on our socials.
Oh, yeah, and I guess with that being said, we will catch you guys next weekend. Stupid. Later.
Weekend stupid. Oh, that was pretty good. My lord. Do you guys want me to?
All right, dude. An hour and a minute long. Hour and a minute long. All right, so let's turn this camera back on.
Let's hit the stop button on this so we preserve our show.
All right. Stop.
Thank you. Feel better.
All right.
Feel better about it.
Maybe I can make this whole big. Is there anybody chatting it up?
Nope, just Captain Keys tonight. Yeah.
I can minimize.
I'm part of the, the social media team now.
The cabal.
I need some more light.
Dude, look at that.
What?
Yeah,
that focus.
I gotta pull that light back.
Why is it like autofocusing?
It's not. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Got that graffiti paint.
Looks pretty cool.
Whoa.
5 minutes later, you're still doing it.
So cool. Yeah. I like that. Do you guys see it? It's so swollen. It's like a bubble.
Right. It's not going to look good until it heals.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
There it is. Look at that.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I like that. Thank you, Mickey. Oops. Hey, could you hand me that little wallet right next to the Xbox? Yeah. Why'd you make me catch it with my wrist?
I didn't make you do nothing.
All right. This is for you, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you are very welcome. What?
Josh.
What do you mean, Josh?
You know what? We haven't had an entertainment value like that since Diz.
Really?
That was the best. Dude, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you doing.
Oh my God.
I cannot tell you. And
I do some crazy stuff.
And I'm not saying that.
you guys are so old.
I say that because it's the shit.
Will you unplug that for me, Zach?
Oh yeah.
Told her to do her own shit.
No, dude, she just hooked it up with a tattoo. And I know it's about to be more added onto this. So I'm gonna have a sleeve of this.
Boy, you should get the spider web. Makes it spider
If
web.
I can freaking stand pain.
I was a little surprised.
Dude, I was too, man.
Sweating, man.
I know. That's how you know it's good. It's gonna be in there.
It is a very sensitive place.
Oh man.
I remember when I got this one. This is the worst one I got.
Yeah. That was even worse than when I got all the way up here.
Right.
On my shoulder, on my neck. You could see like your pay.
You can't.
You can see the bulge.
You see your Pepe.
Your Pepe.
That's why I said the small package wrestler.
Perhaps a woman in a small package.
That's too funny.
It's illegal in 3 different countries.
Defeat 500 goblins? Better get on that.
Oh, you bitch. My
Okay.
ring just went behind you.
What ring?
My wedding ring.
Oh, I found it.
That's it.
Whoa.
Why did I feel? Oh, I put my gloves
Game room is so freaking crowded right
I know, it's a good thing. That's how the game room should be. That's how doing a podcast is.
now. Yep.
That was,
Good thing I have my,
we're all still on. They saw you try to bend over and put your boot on, by the way. We gotta do the video next.
What do you mean try? I did it perfectly.
Are we showing them in the video? Is that gonna be our... Somebody gets a tattoo. And this is what it looks like. Well, what are we doing?
And then we pull away?
No, I don't know. Do you want to show them the tattoo? That's what I'm asking. Or should we save it for the people that listen?
Are we showing
We'll start it on the...
What was that? Find out on this week's episode.
What is this? And then we'll pull back to everybody.
Okay.
And then it'll take like
Yeah, let me see. Let me get a
5
picture of it
seconds
real
to
quick.
focus.
That's a selfie.
Wait, so you have it facing other people or you?
Me.
Him.
That's all that mattered. That was so painful.
Yeah, your wrist looks like it's like bending up.
It's so lumpy dumpy.
How long will that take to heal?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So I gotta keep it
Yeah,
wrapped
and you
up.
can't keep it. Do not keep it wrapped up.
No?
The only reason they make you wrap it up is because you're at a
Leave.
tattoo shop and you're leaving like into like the world and shit.
Oh.
Oh. Just put ointment on it
Okay.
for the first 2
Kayla,
days.
how about it, huh?
Wash it every.
All right, you
Why
put
is he
those on,
naked?
but don't put the shirt on yet.
You just stay like that. That's
trying my new.
Dude, this is so crazy.
That's the best. And
Hold on.
the way you entered, I wasn't expecting it. Scared the shit out of me, and I'm like, that's so perfect, man.
I had to lock the door because Paige was trying to get in. Did you see that right when I opened it? She was. I'm
You
like,
can come in, make
"Get
you,
outta
but
here."
not yet, Paige. We're getting ready to record a video.
These actually fit really good. I don't even need a belt.
That's so funny. Look.
Oh, those are new ones? Look at that.
Yeah, the ones that he
Told ya.
rip a hole in.
I just gave those. Those ones are good.
All right, hold the wrist right up there like that.
I'll be right in between y'all.
It's hard to read. When it heals, it should read a little clearer. Ready? 1. Oh wait, what am I gonna talk about?
Oh, you're good. What are you gonna talk about?
You wanna be in the promo video? It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, so we'll be right here.
I'll
scoot
stand
in. And
right
you gotta kind of do out. There you go. See how we're on it now?
Yep.
You figure that
Let's
part.
see.
So we talked the stadium.
Who got the tattoo?
Ow!
We talked about the stadium. And my surgery.
These
and
are
my
super
vacation.
long.
And Zach's vacation.
And he's going to bigger
No,
radio.com.
it's insane.
Right,
Extra.
got it.
Looks
You
like
figure
it'd
it
be
out.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. 1, 2. So who got that tattoo?
I don't know.
We talked about the Google Stadium.
Yes.
We talked about my surgery.
Yes.
Talked about Zach's vacation.
I went to Mexico.
All on the 40th edition of the new Big Lip Radio.
And you can go to www.biglipradio.com and listen to all the other stuff we have for you.
Brother.
Good stinger.
I was thinking of so much other stuff. I was like, what am I gonna say? That's good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah. So the show's done now. So this is forever viewable on YouTube, and then our show.
What do I just look up on YouTube?
Yeah, Big Up Radio. You see it there?
Got a lot of good videos on there, actually. Got my Big Mac unboxing video.
I tried finding you guys on Pandora, but you're not on Pandora.
That's the only thing that podcasters
I
aren't on
looked up
yet.
podcasts on Pandora.
iHeartRadio.
You guys weren't on there, and I was like, motherfucker.
Are we doing the picture too, or is that like not a thing?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to take this off.
We're doing a picture.
In case.
Everybody get in. So you can get closer to it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Holy crap, dude.
Ugh, my
Can I open
face
this now?
feels itchy.
Yeah, you can open it for good. That is so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
Oh.
Mickey.
Whoa, I can hear way different now.
Right.
All right, we're cutting the stream. Peace, guys.
See ya.
Peace out.
Thanks for chilling, everybody.
Like a villain.